Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, UCLA. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to get free. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. 1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks quick. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Catch made on the right side. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Bruins looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Now they'll run it on the toss. He did not get it. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pressure is coming, and he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Bruins will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down at the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards, and
they've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the...
Down at the 26, and your UCLA Bruins will take over first and 10.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this.
He's looking deep here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, UCLA. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. A handoff to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this balanced mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can...
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The back's got it. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's found some room at the 45. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Brown. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This offense has already failed on 5 4th down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Bruins. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackle, but 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Powering through. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Bruins are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Going with the old counter run here. Touchdown, UCLA. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.